Thank you. Today, I'd like to talk about live coding in 20 minutes of a membership site by Phoenix and Phoenix Gen OS. My name is Masakazu Mori. Please call me Piacere. Piacere is an Italian word, means joy. I'm active under this name on Twitter, GitHub, NewsVR, and more. I've been a programmer for 39 years. I met Elixir 6 years ago. I founded Digital Consulting Limited, a consulting and development company specializing in Elixir last year. Now, I have 3 companies that develop software, and I'm a tech advisor at 2 other companies. In all of them, I make heavy use of Elixir and Phoenix. We are Fukuoka EX in Fukuoka, Kyushu, Japan. I'm the founder of Fukuoka EX. About 500 members joined it, and more than 3,000 visitors came to Fukuoka EX events. Fukuoka EX is the 4th Elixir community in Japan. Surprisingly, there are 26 Elixir communities in Japan. I started Fukuoka EX 4 years ago. Since then, 22 Elixir communities were born. We had about 21 events each month and are very active, mostly online since before COVID-19. In addition, I'm also founder of ElixirConf JP. We jacked Cockroach and we had ElixirConf JP with over 100 alchemists. And Justin came to the keynote and had a great nervous demos. It's amazing. Next year will be the 10th anniversary of Elixir's birth. So that we hope to have ElixirConf JP. 2 years ago, I joined Ronsta ElixirConf as the 3 Musketeers from Japan. Zaki took the stage. At that time, I decided someday I will be a speaker at ElixirConf. And now, my dream has come true, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. At this ElixirConf US, we are on stage as a Fantastic Four from Japan. Please enjoy the waves of Elixir from Japan. Okay, let's get down to the main topic. This talk composed of these 5 parts. Look at them. It's showtime part. This is the highlight scene of this talk. Please look forward to it. These talks and calls adapt to Phoenix version 1.6, which is Phoenix Gen OS bundle. Firstly, I show the introduction of this talk. I just talked about my history of adapting Phoenix Gen OS for production. In 2016, we started production development on Elixir and Phoenix, and front-end used Vue.js and Beautify together. From 2016 to April 2020, we adapted Guardian and our own role management to build e-commerce and SaaS sites. In May 2020, I tried to use Phoenix Gen OS version 0.3, got a good feeling, and started using it in production. Now, we continue to release e-commerce and SaaS sites with Phoenix Gen OS and Live View. I'll show you production use case of Phoenix Gen OS. It's called DD Academy. Daily Academy is a membership-based material learning site. I built using Phoenix GenOS in about 3 days. You can learn 6 AI and 3 Elixir learning material on this site. Phoenix GenOS provides very simple and satisfying user authentication mechanism. These are charming. It has 6 main features. First, log in and log out. Second, user registration and sending confirmation email. Third, approval of temporary registration. Fourth, password reminder. Fifth, user information changer. Sixth, login changer on the router. Today, our customize Phoenix GenOS in 20 minutes of live coding, modifying initial settings, which is different from regular membership site, and activate temporary registration. The breakdown of 20 minutes of Phoenix GenOS live coding is 5 steps. Step 1, installation and behavior check. Step 2, changing validation of password lengths. Step 3, email setting and customization. Step 4, enabling temporary registration. Step 5, header and login page redesign. You can study my talks and codes in futurerate.gigaelixirapp.com/browse. Next, let's set up. I'll install Phoenix GenOS on Phoenix 1.6 and then check its behavior. Let's go. First, I create a Phoenix project with the name basic. Mix phoenix.new basic. I'll tell you about Phoenix 1.5 into its compile. If you use Phoenix 1.5, you need to add Phoenix GenOS to the steps in mix.exe as shown by the red box. Steps. Now, let's get back to compiling. Okay, the compilation was complete. cd basic code -r dot. Then I generate Phoenix GenOS. Mix phoenix.gen.aus. A context is accounts. A schema is account. And the table name is accounts. Let's build. Mix steps.get. Mix x.create. Mix x.migrate. Mix phoenix.server. Okay, let's browse localhost. This is initial Phoenix GenOS. At this point, 3 features are working. Feature 1, user registration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The initial password rule Phoenix GenOS is too long for regular membership site. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. registration was successful, but its registration is not temporary registration, so it's difficult to use it as it's on a regular membership site. Feature 2, logout. Feature 3, login. Also, reminder and user information changer do not work because email sending is disabled. Next, let's start live coding here. It's showtime, like Otani-san. First, I changed the validation of password length. Let's coding. The password validator existing read basic accounts account.ex. The target is the valid length of the validate password function. The value change main from 12 to 8. Let's try. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Registration was successful. Changing the password length was easy, wasn't it? Validation changes other than password length are guided in article number 2. The URL is below. Also, validation messages are scattered across templates and controllers, and those changes are guided in article number 5. The URL is below. Next, enabling the email setting for Phoenix Gen OS. By the way, swoosh has many adapters such as SMTP, Singlet, Gmail, and so on. This time, I'll use SMTP. Swoosh SMTP is implemented by Gen SMTP, so added to depths in mix.ex. Live coding. Mix.ex depths Gen SMTP version 1.1. In terminal, break mix depths that get. Oops. Oh, Gen SMTP. Okay. Mix Phoenix server. Then, you set up swoosh SMTP settings. After that, I try to send mail with a password reminder. Let's coding. The swoosh setting is config.ex. Initial setting is local adapter with email sending disabled. I change this for SMTP. SMTP. Relay. SMTP server is here. Oops. Username. No reply at dizzyduck.com. Password. It's secret. And code. In terminal, break reboot. Now, I run the password reminder after logout. An email will be sent to the address I entered, so check it. Okay, I received the email, so click in this. In this way, password reminder is available. Now, let's change the email from subject and body. Let's code in. The email setting in read basic account underscore notifier ex. The email home exists in the deliver function. So change it. No reply at dizzyduck.com. The email subject and body exist the three functions. Deliver confirmation instructions, deliver reset password instructions, deliver update email instructions. This time, I want to check with the password reminder, so changing the deliver reset password instructions function. I change the subject to please change your password, and bodies equals to thrashes. Let's check it. Okay, subject, from, and body, all change it. Next, I enabling temporary registration. Let's code in. The temporary registration is defined by lib basic account.ex. Validation password function is target function. Okay. First, you add confirmed as an argument. Confirmed at. And you add the condition confirmed at not equal nill to the guard clause. And it's nill confirmed at equal false. Now, in the temporary registration state, it has changed so that you cannot log in, but you can avoid automatic login after registration as it is. You need to make one more change. You can stop automatic login by adding a dump page and render it. Let's code in. I create a dump page under lib basic web templates account underscore registration. New file done.html.hex. Done. In reality, guide you to read the email. And I modified the controller to render. Lib basic web controllers account underscore registration underscore controller.ex. The create function will be executed after registration. So comment out the login here and change it to render. Comment that. Type render done.html. Let's register. The automatic login is gone and the done page is rendered. Check the registration email. The confirm account page will be displayed. So click it. Okay, registration has been done. Next, I customize the header. I check the initial header. The page has a register link. This time, let's assume an invitation-only site and remove the register link. Let's code in. The header is defining lib, basic web, templates, layout, underscore account underscore menu.html.hex. I remove this link by comment that. Let's check it. Okay, the register link was gone. Even if you remove the register link, but you can use it, but hit URL directory. So don't forget to delete the routing. By the way, if I have another chance, I'll introduce a sample code of the invitation-only site. Next, I customize the login page. This page looks like this at first. I change the caption and submit button and remove keep me logged in for 60 days checkbox. Let's call it. The Phoenix.js templates are inside a folder that starts with the schema name under the lib basic web templates folder, account confirmation, account registration, account session, and more. The login page existing account underscore session new.html.hex. Caption is defined by h1 to joiner and submit button here. joiner and checkbox is here. So comment at it. Let's check it. Caption is joiner. Submit the button, joiner, and remove checkbox. The login page has been redesigned. In DD Academy, we customize Phoenix.js like this. It feels good, right? Next, I summarize this talk. Today, I talk about the 5 steps to create membership site with Phoenix.js. Step 1, installation and behavior check. Step 2, changing validation. Step 3, email setting and customization. Step 4, enabling temporary registration. Step 5, page redesign. You can study my talks and codes in featured.gigalixirapp.com/blogs. Last, I show the extras. Extra number 1. We provided an open source with customized PhoenixGen OS built-in. The name is Communitex. Communitex has a PhoenixGen OS setting that I talked about this time under elegant page design. It's possible to release membership site with the following features in the short period of time. You can use permission management, beautiful PhoenixGen live page generation, live view real-time keyword searcher and page nature, feature for community site and e-commerce site, and learning management system. We plan to officially release it later this year. Extra number 2. In last month, we adopted Phoenix 1.6 in production. We have already started developing demand printing SaaS system, video upload site, and more using Phoenix 1.6, Live View, and PhoenixGen OS. Extra number 3. Next month, we'll establish community Live View JP. Live View JP will be the 27th Elixir community in Japan. We'd like to share use cases that unite Live View, PhoenixGen OS, and Tailwind components, and unite Livebook, NX, and Xang. Next year, 27 Japanese Elixir communities and my friendly many companies. We work together to expand production use Elixir in Japan by frequently having events to commemorate the 10th anniversary of Elixir birth. That's all for my talk. Thank you very much.